over there. So here we have two separate sentences, but it still applies. I want you to practice saying each of these with me. This is getting a little bit trickier here, but you can do it. Let's practice. Seat while, not pointing, might be, dealt with, watch out, look over there. Great work. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to this in the conversation. It's very fast, but I want you to listen carefully for it, and then we'll come back and practice our challenge sentence together. Let's watch.
Yeah, it actually drives me insane to be in the passenger seat while she's driving, and I'll have trouble not pointing it out to her. There might be an expression that you've heard of.
I think every woman who has driven with a man has dealt with this situation before.
Yeah.
Watch out! Look over there!
All right, now it's time to practice a challenge sentence. Our sentence is, we've dealt with problems and it might just be life. We're starting with a contraction. Don't forget those. We've dealt with. Here we have our stopped T sound, dealt with. Make sure your tongue is at the top of your mouth. We're not cutting out the T completely. We just need to stop the T sound. We've dealt with problems. Great. And then the next part of the sentence, don't forget we have those reduced words, and just. And it might just be life. So don't forget and just. But what's happening here? Might be. That is going to be our stopped T sound. Might be life. Might just be life. All right, let's say this full sentence all together. We're going to say it twice, and I want you to try to say it out loud. Practice your pronunciation as well as your listening. We've dealt with problems, and it might just be life. We've dealt with problems, and it might just be life. Great work. My fourth tip to help you understand fast English conversations is another very American English sound, and that is when T's change to D's. Listen to this phrase. Water bottle. Water bottle. The T in water actually sounds like a D in American English. And the T's in bottle also sound like a D. This is extremely common, and you're going to find this all over the place, even between words. This showed up twice in the conversation, so we're going to practice those two instances, then we'll listen to them, and then you will have a challenge sentence. Can you do it? Of course you can. Let's take a look at these two words. Notice, nada. Notice. Do you see there's a T, but your ears, do they hear a T? Notice. Nope. It sounds like a D. And why is that? The rule is that if there is a T surrounded by vowel sounds, that T in American English is going to become a D sound. Notice. Notice. Now, this also applies when there are two words. So take a look at this. Not a. Well, this is two separate words, right? But the T is still surrounded by vowel sounds. So what's going to happen to that T? It's going to become a D sound. Nada, nada, nada. So we already talked about the word not when it is stopped at the end if there's a consonant next, but here there is a vowel next. So it's going to change into a D. Let's take a look at these two instances in the conversation, and then we'll practice our challenge sentence together. The challenge sentences are building. They're getting a little more complicated, so get ready.